Yellow! What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are doing another tier list, and today we are doing another very special one to me. Another one of the first video games I ever played. Today we're talking about Halo, the franchise, and I love Halo. I think it's one of the best first-person shooters of all time. It's not better than Doom, but it's probably up there. This is probably 2, honestly, but again, talking about Halo today. I don't want this video to be long. Luckily, we don't have too many games to be talking about, but you know what? Let's just get right into it. We're going to be ranking all the games. I'm going to be going off of their campaign, though. I'm not going to be doing online. We're just going to be ranking the Halo campaigns. So without further ado, let's get into this tier list. Alright, first up on our list, we're actually going to be talking about my personal favorite Halo, Halo Reach, which was developed and released in 2010. And I still play it a lot today. It's really the only one I'm playing apart from Halo Infinite. So, certainly, I don't actually see Halo Infinite on this list. But, certainly, the one Halo game that I'm still playing nowadays. And I love it. I love everything about it. One of my absolute favorite things for this game was the vast customization options for Noble 6. It really just made you feel like you were part of Noble Team, and also your fellow teammates just felt so awesome and so individualized. This game also, in my opinion, has one of the best plots of any Halo game, in part because it serves as a prequel to the original Halo, but also because every mission is just amazing, and the last stand at the end is a great ending in general. Now, unfortunately, this was the last Halo game developed by Bungie, because after this, the game series was given to 343 Studios, which is like, they're like Microsoft's own little side studio dedicated to just make kind of iffy Halo games. So I feel like the franchise kind of took a dive after this happened, but the Halo games developed by Bungie will still hold a very special place in everyone's hearts. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about Halo Reach. I love Halo Reach. Certainly is my favorite Halo game. And, you know, that might be an unpopular opinion, but we're going to put it in S tier. And also, let's just go over this right now. If you've never seen a tier list, either on my channel or just ever, we have tiers ranging from S to F. The games I think are the best will go in S tier. The games I think are the worst will go into F. And then everything else will go in between. Got it? Got it. Let's go. Next up, we have the first Halo, Halo Combat Evolved, the game that kickstarted the Xbox and put Microsoft on the map pretty much for video games. And I love Halo CE. I think it's just absolutely incredible. And I have played it recently. I played it on the Master Chief Collection version. So I'm going to try and go off the original, though. I'm not going to rely on the Master Chief Collection version. But I'm going to start with the negative things I found about the game yet. Because it was made in 2001. It's not a perfect game. It's an incredible game. I love it. I love what it did for video games in general as well. It started a whole console. But I'm just going to go into, in the game, what I like and what I dislike. I don't know if it's just me, but in this game, it just feels like Master Chief is kind of weak on the lower difficulties, specifically on normal. I kept dying after like 3 or 4 shots and one whole grenade at full health. Not to mention my shields went down very quickly. It became really frustrating to play the game when I kept dying to 3 shots on normal difficulty. Also, I hate that you can't sprint in this game, but I mean, you know, the game moves pretty fast anyway, in my opinion. Some of the game as well is just you kind of like going around in like a maze in some levels. Like, I don't know how I was able to memorize the Covenant's room layouts because they all looked pretty identical constantly. But also, to kind of go off of that, I love the map designs. It wasn't linear and it was just an epic exploration. There are so many hidden areas to explore in this game, and the music soundtrack is amazing. But it is kind of weird that the music barely played during action scenes. I think also the flood was introduced very well. It actually kind of gave me the creeps the first time I was playing this game and they introduced the flood. I know Halo was based off of like Aliens and Star Wars and all that, but just the way that they described the flood was just kind of like terrifying, the way that they actually went about that. If I were to rate it on like the IGN scale, I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. It certainly is a great game, but it does show its age a little bit. It is certainly a fantastic story though, but the lack of characters being characters in it kind of felt like a drag. Like sometimes the characters just, the voice acting kind of seems a little dull because it sounds like some of them are just in like the recording studio instead of actually in the game. So, but other than that, I love everything else about Halo Combat Evolved. It did so much for this franchise. Certainly the perfect game to kick off the Xbox as well. If I have to rank Halo Combat Evolved, I'm probably going to put it in A tier. Maybe B. I'll put it in B tier. I know that's going to be low for some Halo, like, diehard fans. I love Halo myself, but I just think that's pretty fair for Halo Combat Evolved. Alright, we are now talking about one of the greatest games ever made, Halo 2, released in 2004. Alright, the music in this game is incredible. O'Donnell did an absolutely fantastic job on this music, on this soundtrack. He blended a perfect masterpiece of sonic gems only suitable for an equally perfect game. I love the campaign in this game as well. It's long, but it's got plenty of incredible stories, like storytelling pieces, great character development. It's got some dry humor, but it's also got beautiful worlds, twists and turns, and some heartbreaks as well. I feel like I'm advertising this game. Go play Halo 2 if you haven't already. Yeah, campaign-wise, this game was the best of all of them. With deep exploration into the story, it also painted the enemy as not just something to shoot at, but something to relate to. It was kind of the first game in the series to also paint it as a cinematic masterpiece. The whole game just felt like something to transcend video games, and it did a wonderful job at it. Also, this game has incredible one-liners. But apart from that, that's all I really got to say about Halo 2. If you haven't played it yet, I really can't do this game justice by just explaining what's in it. You really have to go play it to figure it out. I'm going to put Halo 2 in S tier. Halo 3 was so different from the norm. It is harder than any other Halo game as you only have a health meter, no shield, and I do not remember if it recharges. But I have to say no, because you do not have to pick up health packs. Or because you do have to pick up health packs. In my opinion, not as good as Reach, but the atmosphere and the soundtrack in this game are very good as well. Probably second best in the franchise, in my personal opinion. The only thing I really hate about the campaign in this game is Buck. He is a joke of a leader. He is too hot-headed and just, I don't like Buck. I don't like how they made him in this game. He's just not my favorite, my personal favorite. I also love the mini open world area as well that you kind of unlocked at the end of the game. The levels were great and I love the city-based fighting, but the story isn't too fast or slow. And the music just fits every turn in battle. Firefight is amazing. I'm so glad it returned in Halo Reach. But I'm sad it also wasn't in Halo 4. That is actually one of my favorite game modes in all of Halo. And pretty much that was noted in my mind as 343's first blunder with this franchise. Apart from that, Halo 3 is a very solid game. I played this one recently. I replayed it, and I have to say, I certainly remember a lot of good about this game. I remember pretty much all the good points I talked about in this game. It's fantastic. Go ahead and do me a favor. If you can take away anything from this video, go ahead and play Halo 3. Go ahead and play all these games. Halo 3 is going to be an A tier. I love Halo 3. Halo 4, while not my personal favorite, it had some very good moments that I really enjoyed in the franchise. For 2012, this game had some really good graphics, contrary to what some people think. And also compared to Halo 5's really bad campaign, Halo 4's campaign is very good in comparison. It had some very cool moments in the campaign itself. The AI in the campaign are a bit more stupid compared to other Halos, though. I mean, you could be fighting an elite, but it would forget you the moment you hide behind a rock. However, there's just something that I cannot shake about this game. It's really just the feeling of the game itself just lacking kind of a narrative hook to keep you playing, or the, I guess, what is the word I'm looking for? Like, the uniqueness in objectives or moment-to-moment gameplay. Again, just the enemies in this game, just sometimes they literally just stand around and wait for you to engage them. Halo 4 overall feels like it has all the components to actually be good, but it doesn't quite hit the heights of the series. I mentally started to opt out when Cortana exclaimed, "Wow, cowboy," after narrowly escaping death and stopping just before a cliff edge. I'm sorry if you haven't played this game, you have no clue what I'm talking about. But it just felt glib, and it just felt detached and wrong. Pretty much just, I don't know, it was a weird moment in the game. And overall, apart from just a few little, I guess, big moments in this game, I didn't really like too much else about it. The multiplayer, I didn't really like it. I feel like it was trying to be more Call of Duty-esque. I know I just said I wasn't going to talk about the multiplayer, but I feel like that was a good point to talk about there. But overall, with the Halo 4, I think I will put it in B tier, above Combat Evolved, but I don't think it's on the same level as, say, Halo 3 or any of these other Halos on the list. Alright, I know I've been relatively positive this whole video, but Halo 5 just takes the piss out of me. I don't like this game at all. I feel like I wasted money buying it whenever it came out. Or not whenever it came out. I played it a few years after that, but I just feel like I wasted money buying this game. This game is, I feel like it's franchise-killing disaster of a sequel, and it just ruined the Halo story as well. The pacing of the game sucks. The story is confusing and just boring and forgettable. It's also just riddled with plot holes as well. The storytelling is very bad as well, and the fight choreography in the cutscenes is bad, with most of the music also just being forgettable. The characters in this game also just have little to no personality, and I think they just 343 kind of just completely wasted and ruined Cortana, which ruins the ending of Halo 4. Halo 5's gameplay is better than Halo 4's, but it's still frustrating because sometimes you're going to have that need to command for one of your teammates to heal your health and energy shields after getting taken out before you die, and they are either many times too stupid to assist in healing you, or they get killed because they can revive you. Another just absolutely terrible thing about this game is the boss fights with the Warden Eternal. You have to fight him 7 times. Especially fighting him on Legendary mode, because at the very end he multiplies himself into 3. Dude, playing this game on Legendary mode at that final fight is absolutely bro, it's so bad. Not to mention as well, you don't even play as Master Chief for that long. I would say you play as Chief for probably about 20% of this game. The rest you have to play as a guy named Locke, who's just this dull character that doesn't have a lick of personality that most of us do not care about at all either. This game just overall feels like they were just trying to work on the multiplayer instead of actually working on the single player. Because another downside that I just remembered is that this game encourages the need of Xbox Live Gold, so it's not very offline friendly. It also has microtransactions, which is wonderful. I love microtransactions in my games, bro. Alright, I think I've talked about Halo 5 enough. We're going to put Halo 5. It has amazing graphics as well. I love the graphics in this game, but the campaign is what I usually just play in Halo games. I hate playing online shooter games anyway, so I'm going to put Halo 5 in C. Alright, so that is actually all I'm going to rank in this video today. These other games down here, these 6 right here, I'm not actually going to rank these because I haven't played actually any of them, and I've looked up some of them. They don't look very interesting to me at all, so I want to leave you guys to rank these 6 down here. Let me know what you guys think about my list that I made with all these other Halo games down in the comments below. Let me know if you would have changed some of them around. Maybe put Halo 5 in S. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe put Halo Combat Evolved in F. Who knows? But also, just let me know what you guys would have ranked these games down here if you guys have played them. And apart from that, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you all in the next video. I'm sorry if this video seems kind of rushed as well. I'm really not trying to make it rushed. It's just, it was a bit of a fast-paced one. And I was just going to rank 1 through 5 campaigns. I would have ranked Halo Infinite on here as well. Infinite probably would have been A or low S for me. I really enjoyed that game. But apart from that, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.